It's time for Ryan's Roses. All right, now let's get serious. I'm going to put Linda on here. She says, my husband's birthday was Friday. He did not take the day off, even though I wanted him to. So Thursday night, I thought it'd be cute to surprise him. So I went to his office and decorated his cubicle with balloons and streamers. That's so sweet. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's so cool. So all day Friday, he never calls. He never texts. He never says a thing. He gets home. He mentions nothing. I asked how his day was, and he said, same. But if he'd been in the office, she says, he would have seen the balloons.
Right.
He never went to the office, she says. Where was he? Who was he with on his birthday? We didn't even go out that night. I really wanted to go eat, have some drinks, just the two of us without the kids, but he said he was too tired. So let's get Linda on. Hi, Linda.
Hey, how are you?
Well, we're fine. First of all, the sweetest gesture in the world to do something like that. Sneak in, do all the decorating, and you're sitting at home on his birthday waiting for him to call and say, oh, baby, thank you. This is the coolest.
It was like the slowest day of my life. Like no acknowledgement, like anything. Like no text, nothing.
And did you let him know does he know that you did this yet?
No, I didn't say a word about it because I thought, he's going to mention it at some point, and he didn't.
Right. So you've not let him know that you went in there, and none of his coworkers have said anything to him about it yet?
Not to my knowledge.
How long have you been married?
We've been married 7 years.
And you have kids, obviously.
Twin daughters.
Is there anybody that you think? Are you suspicious of anybody in his life?
I mean, I didn't even see this coming. Like, he's going through a lot of stress. We both are, But, like, I don't know. I can't think of anything. Simon's going to fill in for Patty. It's the first time he's done this. And, Linda, I just need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever your husband's name is on Kiss FM. Ryan, you have my permission to call my husband on Kiss FM.
All right, that's what we're going to do. Here we go. And, all right, be very quiet. We're going to find out who he sends the flowers to and then what he puts on the card, okay?
God, okay.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Robert, please?
Yes, this is him. Who am I speaking to?
Hi, my name is Simon. Robert, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking.
I'm sure you're a busy guy. I don't want to waste your time. This will be brief. I just opened up a new flower shop down the street on Laurel Canyon and Montague near the Ralphs, and it's called Simply by Simon. And we're trying to drum up business. It's been really slow. So what I'm going to do is I'm offering people in the local area a free dozen roses in hopes that they'll promote my business and use it again if they need flowers in the future. A friend recommended you, and I'm hoping that you'll take the dozen roses and send it to anybody you want. All I need is a name, an address, and a note, and that's about it. If you're interested, I'd love to help you out with a free dozen roses.
Yeah, sure. Why not? I guess why not, right?
Excellent. So, who would you like to who would you like to send them to?
Send them to Cindy.
Cindy. Okay. And what would you like to say?
Happy birthday, love, Robert.
Happy birthday, love, Robert. Okay. Anything else?
No, that would
Robert, it's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. And we have your wife, Linda, on the line. Who's Cindy?
That's my sister. Wait, what's going on?
Is that his sister, Linda?
It's his sister. I think today's her birthday, yeah.
It's your sister's birthday, and your birthday was Friday? And your sister's birthday is today?
Yeah.
Well, to both of you, that seems like an odd coincidence. Just to you, Linda, and to Robert, that's a strange coincidence, but...
Babe, why couldn't you spend Friday with me?
Robert, what was Friday? Was it your birthday?
Yeah, but...
You don't know now? You don't know what was Friday?
So it was your birthday, correct?
Yes. But
did you go to the office?
Yes, I did.
Okay, and what did you see? What was waiting for you at the office?
I don't get it.
You're lying.
What are you guys talking about?
Really? Really, you went to work. But it's impossible if you went to work that you didn't speak. You want to try again? You want to tell the truth this time?
I'm telling you, I went to work. What is there more to say?
Then the balloons. What about the balloons? I decorated your whole cubicle on Friday. Really? For Friday?
Listen, I have to go. I'm not going to do this here. We'll talk about this later.
You don't have to give me an answer.
Did you not go to work? You didn't go to work, clearly, right?
We need to talk Okay,
Well,
Linda,
who were you
we're
with?
not doing this right here.
Who were you with?
Talk to you later. All right.
Who were
I'll
you
see
with on
tonight.
Friday?
Bye.
Where were you on Friday? How come you didn't go to the office on Friday? Hello? Robert? Hello?
He hung up.
So is his sister named Cindy?
Oh my God. Yeah, it's her birthday. I mean, I forgot about that. I wasn't thinking about her.
All right.
Like, I get it. He's going through a lot of stress. You know, we don't get to spend as much time together anymore. The kids are always in the way.
Yeah, I don't get it, but he didn't go to work, so we got a problem, and he wanted you to think he was going to work. You went in to decorate the stuff. There's a problem here. We know nothing more than we did
I
10
felt like
minutes ago.
he was gonna tell us something like something with the boys.
Well,
or-
you
I
hear
don't know.
guilt in his
Yeah.
voice because he quickly wanted to get off the telephone.
Right.
Linda, he's clearly lying. He's clearly lying because he said he can't talk about it now. So you got to find out what this it is. All right?
What I'm going to do. Yeah, thank you, Ryan. I appreciate it.
Hang in
All right.
there.
Good luck, sweetheart.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, there's just guilt in him saying he was at work and he's
Like
not
he's
at
lying.
work. So
Yeah.
either he was doing something really bad or pursuing something really bad, right?
Yeah.
There's no reason to not show up and then say you showed up other
Yeah.
than that. So you're covering something, clearly covering something up. What it is, we don't know. We're no better off than when we read the email, really.
Ryan's Roses. Here we go. The email says basically, I go to bed, I close my eyes, and I dream that my husband is cheating on me. That's it.
Terrible.
That's the only proof that's not proof that we're going on here. So every time after she wakes up sad and stressed and feeling awful. So let's go to Maggie in Riverside. Hey, Maggie, have you told your husband you're having these dreams?
I have not.
How long have you been married?
We've been married for going on 4 years now.
Who's the girl in the dream?
It's a different girl every single time.
Oh, wow.
Are you trying to
Yeah,
have
it's
kids
not-
right now?
No, not really. I mean, we're still kind of like just enjoying being married. Probably in a few years. I mean, we're definitely talking about a family, but that's not something that we're actively like.
I'm just
trying.
wondering if it's like a hormonal change in your body.
And I'm wondering.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's been so weird, and they've been getting more frequent and more frequent. Like it started off, probably like a couple of months ago. You know, where I get like a dream every once in a while, but
Right.
then all of a sudden this past month it has just been. I mean, I'm getting them a couple times a week, and it's affecting my mood. It's affecting, how I'm starting my day.
See, I'm wondering,
Yeah.
and forgive me for my directness here.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, have you cheated or thought about it, and in some weird way, it's manifested through these role reversal dreams?
Absolutely not. I mean, I'm in love with my husband. I mean, we have a great marriage. We communicate. He's my best friend. I mean,
Don't you
I
think
have
he's going to be
absolutely-
really alarmed about this call when we say, "Hey, are you cheating on your wife because she's dreaming that you are"?
I mean, yeah, I'm nervous, but at the same time, it's like I don't know what to do because I keep having these dreams, and I don't know. I feel like it's some kind of sign, honestly. And
Okay.
I've had this kind of like sixth sense type of thing before, and I just feel like it's. I feel like this is something that I need to be listening to.
Okay, let's go to Patty here. Come in. So she's going to offer you some roses, Maggie. We want to see who he sends them to and then what he puts on the card, okay?
Okay.
I can be very quiet. Now, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay. Patty, you ready?
I'm here.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to Ian?
Yes, this is Ian.
Ian, hi, my name's Patty calling from flowers2go.com. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm actually calling you because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. They're completely free, and you can send them to whoever you want. I got your information a few weeks ago. Maybe you bought something online and you opted to receive a gift card or promotions, and here we are offering you a free bouquet that you can send to anyone you want. I don't need any information from you. Just the name of the person you want to send them to, the note, and the address.
Yeah, actually, I'm sorry. I'm right in the middle of something. Can you hang on just for a second?
Oh, sure, no problem.
Thank you.
Really, Patty? I mean,
You might
what? All right. But seriously, we don't have that much time.
Hello.
Ian, yes?
Hi. Thank you so
I
much.
thought I lost you for a second.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Listen, is it possible to send the flowers to a dorm?
A dorm? Like a college dorm?
Yeah.
Oh, of course. Anywhere you want.
I'm so sorry. Hang on, I'm so sorry. One more second.
No problem.
This guy's weird.
Stop.
Will you hurry him up?
Okay, sorry about that. I think that was the last time. Okay.
No problem.
So I don't know the room number in the dorm. Is it possible just to leave them like at a front desk of a dorm?
If there is a front desk at the dorm, yes, no problem. Just give me the
Okay,
name
cool.
of who we're going to send them to, and
The
I'll make
name-
sure that we give that to the receptionist.
Okay, the name is Kylie.
Kylie, okay. And what do you want to put on the note?
I don't know how it happened, but I'm glad it did.
I don't know.
Oh my, Ian, it's Ryan Seacrest and Ellen Kay. I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio, and your wife is on the other line. Do you have a daughter named Kylie?
Hello?
Ian?
Gone.
Ian?
Ooh.
Oh my God, Maggie.
Maggie?
Do you don't have a daughter named Kylie? Do you?
No.
He's sending. How old is
To
he?
a dorm?
How old is your husband?
I mean, he's 27, and like, I just can't even think about it. Him having an affair with somebody that still goes to college.
Well, yeah, and he hung up on me, so I can't get any more information. But clearly, he's cheating on you.
Yeah, I think that's pretty clear.
That is
Kylie.
terrible.
Should we call him back?
Wait, where was?
No,
Where-
I don't want to talk to him right now. I wasn't prepared. I'm like completely shocked. You know, I was having these dreams and I thought that maybe it was a possibility, but the fact that it's actually happening is just.
How about the fact that he said, "I don't know how it happened, but I'm glad it did."
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't
I'm so
know.
sorry.
I can't imagine how they would have met. I don't even understand.
What does he do? Does he work near a campus or?
No, not at all.
Where was he going every
yeah.
time he put us on hold?
I have no idea. He's supposed to be at work right now.
You know,
So
your
sorry.
dreams were telling you something for sure.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, I tell you what, I'm going to put you on hold here, and I don't even know. You've got to find out more about who this kid is.
Yeah.
You know, and what's going on.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, baby. Hang on for 1 sec. It's time for Ryan's Roses. This listening is a public service. If you think something's going on in your relationship, and you are married, so you may think something's going on, and
So far, so good.
so far it's been a day that you've been married. But if
Almost 2 years, but okay.
That's a day. But if you can't figure it out and you want some help, then send us an email. We'll put you on the air. We'll see what we can find out. Let's get to Melissa. Melissa,
Yes,
how are you?
I'm great, thank you.
Good. Let me read the email here to Sissany. It says, my husband and I started our own candy distribution company a few months ago. We've been trying out new people to see who'd be the best fit for us to hire. There's a girl that was recommended to us by one of my husband's friends, a single mom trying to get back on her feet. So you had her come in for a few weeks, but she wasn't working out. So I told my husband I didn't want her anymore, but he still brings her in to help. So you say no, she's not cutting it. He continues to bring her in.
That's already bad.
That's already bad.
Yeah.
That gets you thinking. It's been going on for weeks. The girl clearly sees her indifference, right? Your indifference toward her, and it seems as if she loves that her husband keeps bringing her in. I think that the rule is if your wife doesn't want someone around, don't let them
Yeah,
come back in.
Listen to your wife.
That's assistance. That's some people you work with. That's assistance, and that's assistance especially. So, Melissa, why don't you like this girl?
There's just this bad vibe I get. You know, it's like this isn't my first rodeo, and I feel like it's woman's intuition. Like I know something's not right,
Right.
and the fact that my husband continues to bring her around, that's not his norm. That's not the way he usually is.
Did you like this girl, like, initially? At the beginning, did you like her?
You know, I was a bit hesitant at the beginning. It was just like something, she seemed nice, but in my back of my mind, I'm like, I wouldn't have picked her. I just wouldn't have hired her. I couldn't put my finger on it, but it was just that thing like, yeah, I go with my gut. And then next thing you know, she's working for us and she's always around. And I think she's smart enough that she knows not to cross that line, but she's definitely walking it with me.
But did she get disqualified because of her lack of skill, or you just don't like her because she's a threat?
I think she's not a good fit, and I couldn't pinpoint why. I just felt there were other candidates that were a better fit. I felt immediately at ease with. They were completely qualified. And then, you know, he's like, no, she needs help. She's in a bad spot. You know, she's a single mom, blah, 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 and was rooting for her. And, you know, I'm all about helping somebody out who's down and that kind of thing. But, you know, when you just know in your gut and you don't know why, and you try to explain it away and you're like, I don't want to come off as a bad person or like I'm being catty or something like that. But that's exactly how it comes out. And he's like, what's your problem? I'm like, I just don't feel right.
Well,
it's like one of those bad movies and nobody hears the music.
Right. But if you say to him, you don't want her around, he shouldn't have her around. Well, let's bring Patty, and Patty's going to offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card. What's her name?
Her name is Erin.
I need you to also say, Ryan, you have my permission to call and then whatever your husband's name is on Kiss FM.
You have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay. And we're going to do it now. Here we go.
Hello?
May I speak to Javier? Hello?
Hi. Yeah, this is Javier.
Javier, hi. My name's Patty, and I'm calling from Lupus Flowers. How are you?
Good.
I'm actually calling you because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. They're completely free, and you can send them to whoever you want this morning. I don't need any information from you. Just the name of the person you want to send them to on a note. I got your information from from something you may have purchased online in the last 3 months, where you opted to receive promotions or free giveaways. And here I am calling you because you have been chosen to receive a free bouquet. And like I said, at no charge to you. I don't need a credit card number from you or any of that information.
There's nothing though, Patty. This is not going to be one of several things like a timeshare or something.
No, not at all. It's just seriously just a bouquet of flowers. I just opened my delivery shop and I am trying to promote it. And I chose 5 customers today, and I'd like for you to go ahead and take on the offer.
Okay.
Who do you want to send them to?
Well, actually, yeah, I'll take you up on it. I'd actually like to send them to a Daniel.
To Danielle?
No, it's actually Daniel. Daniel.
Okay. And what do you want to put on the note?
If you could put with love always, Melissa.
I'm sorry?
With love always, Melissa.
So not you.
No, I'm sending him on half of a party.
Oh, got it. Okay. Sounds good. And do you want them delivered?
Hey, Javier, it's Ryan Seacrest in Sissany. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. I don't understand. Why are you sending the flowers to Daniel, love Melissa?
Because I think she thinks that I'm naive. I know exactly what my wife is doing.
She's cheating on you with the guy named Daniel?
I don't know. Maybe you guys can answer that for me.
Well, she's on the phone. Melissa, this is a surprise. Is there something going on with you and a guy named Daniel?
No, there is nothing going on with me with anybody other than my husband.
It sounds like he's on to you.
Are you kidding me, Javier?
Come on.
Really?
I'm this naive that I'm just going to sit here and go along with this. Come on.
Why do you think something's happened between your wife and Daniel?
Because it's been going on for years.
Who is Daniel?
The most creative person that she could hide anything.
It's one of my childhood friends, and nothing has ever gone on with me and Daniel.
Well,
you're just trying to deflect because you know something's going on with you and Aaron. I can feel it.
So are you, hold on for a second. My God. Javier, are you cheating on your wife with Aaron?
I am absolutely not.
Sounded like a guilty laugh to me. Are you sure?
I am so sure that she creates these things in her head. And talk about deflect. Melissa, does that make you feel less guilty if I'm cheating on somebody else? Come on.
So, Javier, how could you be so certain that your wife is cheating on you?
Because it's been a string of things, Ryan. It's been over the course of, God, I would say better part of 2 years. I mean, there's random phone numbers that constantly pop up on the phone without a contact name. Then every once in a while it'll come up as Daniel. Comes up in a conversation consistently.
Well, do either of you want to be married to each other?
Yeah.
Oh my!
I mean,
of course I do.
I love her.
Well, what is going on here?
Yeah, I'm
Who's
so
cheating?
confused.
If both of you are cheating, tell us now.
I am
not.
100% faithful to you, Melissa.
Well, I don't know who to.
Guys. Yeah. I'm a hands. I don't even
What
know
do I
to
even say? Well, I don't know who to believe.
Okay.
Well, then our work is done.
Yeah.
Our
I
work
guess
is
you guys
done.
just need to hug it out. Go on a date.
Do whatever it is you need to do. Thank you for writing us. But now that frustrates me. What do we get out of that? Nothing.
I think
mean,
they're
if he's
both
that
lying.
clever, or is he doubly clever? He's cheating, and he wants her to feel like
I was
she's
not
cheating.
expecting that flip. Like
Well, I
was
thought
like, what?
Daniel he was going to say that he was gay.
I thought
That's what I thought
the
he was
same
going to
thing.
say. I thought he was going to say, "Oh, I got a wife, but I'm actually really gay."
I honestly was like, oh, this is gonna be so good.
Gather round, Ryan's Roses. This is a PSA.
Mm-hmm.
It's a public service. If something's going off in your relationship, and more often it is than it's not, you can send us your story via email, and we'll see if you want to go on the air and have us call your significant other and try and get to the bottom of the weirdness, basically. Let me read this to you, Sisney. It's from Monica in La Habra. She says, a couple weeks ago, I smelled perfume on my husband. He said he and his friend went to the mall to buy perfume for his wife. Okay, I didn't think much of it. Then a few days later, I thought I smelled it again. I didn't say anything. Then on Friday, I went to the Halloween parade at our daughter's school, and I smelled it again. On a mom. I talked to that mom a bit. She seemed to know who my husband was. I think something's going on with my husband and this mom.
The mom.
And she discovered it at the Halloween parade.
Oh, that's awful.
All right, let me grab Monica here. Monica, thanks for coming on. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm fine. I find it interesting how you sort of, you thought you smelled something, then you thought you smelled it again, then you smelled it again on another woman, and that your husband could be cheating on another, like, kid's mom from school.
Well, I mean, I hope not, but that's what my suspicion is.
I mean, is she single? Have you gotten signs from her lately that there's something going on? Like, is it just the perfume smell?
It's just the perfume smell. I mean, as far as I know, she and her husband are. I mean, I know they're still together. I don't know so much about their relationship.
Do you know what perfume it was?
No, I
Was
just
it- was
I
it
could
Tresor?
identify the smell, but no, I don't know the name.
You said
But
it
I
was
know that it was the same
common
smell.
scent. Common scent.
Not like, I mean, it's not something that I've smelled all over the place until now. Like, this is the first time that I've just been smelling it a lot.
Here's you're married how long?
7 years.
And how many kids?
Just one.
What's this woman's name?
Her name is Becky.
So Patty's gonna come on in here. So Patty, leave now so you can make it.
She already left. Look at her. She's walking over here.
And Patty's very pregnant, so it doesn't happen quickly. It's like 20-something days out.
Should we play a song?
Yeah, we go around the room, talk about everybody's Halloween costume. Patty, you make it?
I'm already here.
Oh, there you are. Hey, Monica, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right, here's what we're going to do. And listen carefully. We're going to be very quiet. Patty is going to offer him some flowers. We want to see who he sends them to. Becky, this other mom, or whoever else it is. Hopefully it's you. And then we want to find out what kind of message is on this card, because that will tell us more. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so be very quiet while Patty's talking to him. Okay, Patty, let's do it.
Hello,
Hi, may I speak to Tony?
this is Tony.
Tony, hi, my name's Patty, and I'm calling from Bedazzled Flowers. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you so much for taking my call this morning. I'm actually calling you because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. They're completely free, and you can send them to whoever you want today at no charge. And I'm also including free delivery. Like I said, it's all free. I don't need your credit card number or your billing address, just the name of the person you want to send them to. They're a beautiful bouquet, just in time for the holidays. So if you have anybody in mind that you want to, kind of make someone smile today, or, there's a little celebration you have going on, you can definitely use these roses and send them to that person.
Sure. There's no charge though, right? You're not getting any of my.
There's no charge. All I ask is if you could just refer me to your friends and family. I can just mail you some flyers or some coupons for 50% off or future use.
All right. Yeah. That sounds good.
Awesome.
Let's do that.
Okay, so is there someone in particular you want to send them to?
Yeah, but I need to look up their address because I don't want to send them to their house. I want to send it to office.
Say that again.
I want to send it to their office. I don't want to send it to their house.
Okay.
So I just need to.
There's no problem as long as there's somebody, a receptionist that can get the order.
Okay. Can you give me a second? I need to find out the address.
No problem.
All right. All right.
And while we're getting that information from you, can you let's start with the name so I could kind of start filling out the form here?
Yeah. Becky. I don't want to put a note though. I just want to put just Becky.
Hey, Tony, it's Ryan Seacrest in Sissany. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. And your wife is on the phone listening to everything that's happening. Are you having an affair with Becky?
What?
Are you having an affair with Becky?
You've come home twice
Smelling like this woman.
And then I go to the Halloween parade at Stella's school, and I smell it on her, and she's asking me all kinds of questions about you.
So, Tony, are you having an affair with Becky?
No, I don't know.
Tony, bro, you just sent flowers to Becky. You're married to Monica. You didn't want to put a card. You want to send it to the office. That is shade everywhere.
Yeah.
What's going on? Just be upfront right now.
Well, Becky did us a favor, babe. I was late to pick up Stella from school, and she stayed with her until I could get there. And I just wanted.
And
I don't know.
You didn't tell your wife?
Yeah, you don't discuss
Becky
that
was
with your
gonna be
wife?
with your kid?
No, I don't know why. I was just embarrassed. I should have been there on time, and I wasn't.
That's not a send somebody roses.
Yeah, exactly.
Favor.
Yeah, you get him a Starbucks gift card.
And why the note just not say thank you for picking up Stella?
Mm-hmm.
Tony, this day is short. So, are you having an affair with Becky?
No, I'm not having an affair. I don't know.
Do you believe him, Monica? Do you believe him?
I don't. I want to. I mean,
well, something's wrong.
Yeah.
Something's wrong. Tony, something's not right, bro. I'm
Tony,
just telling
you're
you
lying.
now. I'm telling you now, something's not right. You're having another woman pick up your kid. You're not telling your wife. You're smelling like this other woman when you come home. Something's not adding up here.
Listen. I didn't know this was a prank. This was like a gotcha thing.
Well, we didn't know that you were going to smell like another woman.
What are you talking about?
Were you here for the last 5 minutes?
I don't know. How do I smell like another woman?
What are you talking about? When I asked you last week, you came home smelling like perfume, and you're like, "Oh, I was out with Juan. We were going to the mall, and like they were spraying the perfume." It's like you didn't even have to think about it. And then I smell it again, and I don't want to say anything because I think I'm being crazy. But then I go to school, and I go to the Halloween pageant at Stella's school, and Becky smells exactly the same. I'd never smelled it before, and then I'm smelling it like the last 2 weeks. And that was.
What are you talking about?
Tony, let's cut to the chase here. Something is dishonest in this scenario. So if you're not having an affair, you're pretty darn close to doing something.
Yeah.
Okay? So you don't have to tell me. I mean, look, I'm going to let you go, but you need to tell your wife what's going on because you got a problem. You got a real problem. So just be honest with your wife, and let's stop playing games, okay? I played games when I was in my 20s. How old are you, Tony?
35.
How old?
35.
No games. Monica, I'm going to let you guys go, but you need to get to the bottom of it because Tony's story does not add up to me at all.
Yeah.
Okay? Good luck, you guys. Ryan's Roses, a public service. All right, let's get to it. The email. It says, Dear Ryan, my wife Claudia hired a personal trainer. She was going to him once a week. Now she's with him 4 days a week. That's expensive too. And though I love that she's taking care of herself, I'm not so sure about what's going on. I don't think she's working out all those days with him. She's starting to put on makeup before she goes to the gym, which, do you guys ever put on makeup before the gym?
No.
Never.
No, because it runs in your eyes, right? Yeah. And then when she comes back, she doesn't look like she was working out. So there's no sweat. I have a hunch they're doing something else together. This is not a good thing.
Yeah.
Because trainers are generally
they
hot.
They get really close to you.
Yeah, and you know what? I have a problem when they stretch you.
Exactly.
I have a problem when they stretch you. I mean, guys stretch me.
Yeah.
So I'm cool. But I have seen guys stretch girls I've dated, and I'm like, bro,
it's
I
really
don't,
close.
I don't even get that.
Michael
that
won't
far.
let me have a male trainer.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
That's an issue for another hour. All right. So, hey, Rudy.
Yeah.
Hi, buddy. How are you?
I've been better, but
I understand. I understand. Have you seen this trainer?
I mean, I've been in the gym. I've seen him. I haven't talked to him. Yeah.
Right. Is he a good-looking guy?
I mean,
they all are.
He has a lot. He has a lot of female clients. He's really built. You know.
So she goes from once a week to 4 days a week.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
And I'm the one paying for it. So.
Oh
yeah, I get that. It's expensive too. How long is she gone? Like total time?
It's usually a couple hours. You know, she works out with him for an hour, and then she does her own
travel
thing.
time. Right.
Yeah.
And she doesn't come back all sweaty and tired.
Well, she puts makeup on before she goes. I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. She gets all, made up to go work out. Like, I don't know how hard she's even really pushing it, but she gets all made up in a cute little new outfit and
like
a workout
outfit.
Yeah, but like always, it's like she can't wear the same one twice. She's constantly ordering stuff in the mail. Like,
listen, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but I've heard many, many stories of this happening.
Great.
Yeah, so, seriously though.
God.
Well, let's get to the bottom of it. So, where's the gym?
It's in Pasadena.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. How long have you been married?
I've been married. It's been almost 10 years now.
It's a long time.
Do you guys have kids?
We have one.
How old?
Yeah, she's 6.
How old is this trainer?
Old enough to know better. He's probably, I don't know, he's probably like 31, 32, younger.
How old's your wife?
She just turned 40.
See,
I don't like all of the statistics
I've
right now.
actually thought about this before when I've had girlfriends going to trainers. The guys are good looking, and the stretching really is.
It worries you.
It doesn't worry. It's violating. Like the stretching, the guys do things on these girls that I don't even know how to do.
Mm-hmm. But you have to do them. You actually do have to stretch like that in order for your muscles. No, you do.
Not like that.
But when you have a male trainer, it just looks a little bit more.
Not head over, leg over head.
Yes, you
and
do.
And then him pressing in.
I do that with my female trainer. It's normal.
Yeah, but if she's going 4 times a week, over the past month, then her body should be revolutionized. She looks fine.
right. It's not happening.
Oh, so you're not seeing an improvement on her body right now?
No, I mean she's in shape, she's fit, but not 4 sessions each week.
Right.
By the way, what is that, $60 a pop? That must be a lot.
Yeah, how much is that?
No, it's not 60. It's probably between 80 and 100 each time.
Wow.
Well, that's too much. That's too much.
Yeah,
all right, so
yeah, it's all too much.
Are we calling your wife?
No. I want to call him and see if he's. My wife denies it, of course. She just says that I'm being jealous.
So you asked her about it?
Yeah, I asked her about it, and she says, "Oh, you're being jealous. I'm just doing this for me to be fit." But no, I want to talk to the trainer and see, if what he's gonna do.
I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call and Kiss FM.
Okay. I'm worried about this.
Why?
Yeah, me too.
I think it adds up to be bad. Okay, Rudy, so be very quiet. Patty is going to offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and then what he puts on the card. That's key.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. What's your wife's name?
Claudia.
All right, here we go. Patty, ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Well, now you're making me nervous.
Why am nervous?
I know. I'm like sweating.
Oh, good. Should be.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Ivan?
Yeah, this is Ivan.
Ivan, hi, good morning. My name is Patty, and I'm calling from Illusion Flowers. How are you?
I'm good.
I'm calling because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses, which you can send to whoever you want today at no charge. I'm also including the free delivery. And like I said, you can send it to whoever you want today. And I can send them today before 6 p.m.
Oh,
I don't need any credit card information from you or the billing address or any of that stuff. Just the name of the person you want to send them to and a quick note.
Sorry, yeah. Thanks. I mean, how did you get this number? Just curiously.
You may have purchased something online and you opted to receive promotions or coupons. And that's the way I got your information.
I see. Okay, so you're okay. Great. All right. So, I'm sorry. What's your company again?
It's Illusion Flowers, and you get a free bouquet today at no charge. All I ask is that you refer me to your friends and family, especially during the holidays. I'm
Sure,
just
I
trying
understand
to
that.
get as many customers as possible.
All right. What do you need?
Just the name of the person you want me to add on the note.
Okay. All right.
Let's start with that.
Yeah. You know what? Okay. You can. Her name's Claudia.
Okay.
It's spelled CLAUDIA.
Okay, and what do you want to put on the note?
You could put like, so put SHHHH. Yeah, it's a joke that we have. And say, from Ivan.
That's it, just shh. Ivan.
Yeah.
You're just going to stop there? You're just going to stop? You just from Ivan? That's it? Ivan, what are you thinking, man?
Hey,
Yeah,
Ivan, it's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany. I need you to know you're broadcast on the radio right now. Why are you sending flowers to Rudy's wife?
All right, so I'm sorry. This
Ivan,
is
just
happening.
answer the question. Why are you
Thank
sending
you,
flowers
Rudy.
to my wife? Why are you sending flowers to my wife?
Rudy, is this Rudy?
Yeah, you know exactly who this is.
Listen, man. Yeah. You put me on the radio, man. You should talk to your wife, man.
Hey, bro, you sent a card that said, shh, from Ivan. What does that mean?
All right. Listen, I'm sorry, Rudy, that this is coming out on the radio. You brought this on, but Rudy and Claudia aren't having a good time. Claudia has been coming to me. I've been helping her out. She's doing really well. She wasn't when she met with me the first time. And she's, they sleep in separate beds.
Is that true, Rudy? Is that true?
We have been a lot more. Yeah, because she's a liar. She's lying.
Okay, so Ivan,
Ivan, you're rude to her.
Ivan,
See?
are you having an affair with Rudy's wife?
Look, Brian, I'm not going to deny it, but
well, then okay,
really
you are.
sorry.
Then you're guilty.
Rudy's got to talk to his wife, man.
No, bro. But
how
Ivan,
do you do that? She's married.
Ivan, she's married. What are you doing?
Yeah,
I'm helping her out.
How are you helping her out?
She's having a really hard time, man. She was so depressed our first session, and then
right. But is it your job to cure that physically? No, it's your job to train her.
Look, I mean, you meet someone and you see how down they are, and I've been there, and I'm just there for her.
Bro,
Rudy's not there for her.
Bro.
You're a personal trainer.
Yeah,
That's what you should be doing.
Where are your ethics, Ivan?
I understand. That's
right.
It's an affair and it's breaking a marriage. But I don't know. That's up to Rudy and Claudia. But Claudia and I, you got to talk to Claudia. Rudy, I'm not gonna go into this on the radio. You guys.
All right. So, Ivan, are you sleeping with Rudy's wife?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why?
Because she wants to. Because I'm giving her what she's not getting from Rudy.
Wow.
Oh
I mean,
Sorry.
that is cold, bro.
I'm sorry.
Well, no,
you like called up on the phone like you. I'm sorry. I'm just being honest at this point.
No.
because
But
honesty is the best policy.
right. But you know she's married, so why do that to Rudy?
I told her. Listen, I told her. I'm like, you should talk to Rudy. You should work this out with Rudy. And she said, you should talk to her because she told me she's done with you, bro.
Oh my God.
So you should talk to her.
You're kind of a. I can't say
You're
the word.
I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry,
You
but
have no
I'm not
remorse.
sorry.
You just.
Yeah. Look, I mean, like, I feel ambushed, and I feel like I don't want to lie. I don't want to just skirt around the
You
issue.
feel ambushed? 4
Yeah.
times a week, my wife spends time with you. Who knows? God knows what.
Rudy,
she's
you
doing
got a
after-
radio station to call me, all right?
Yeah, because neither of you're not a man enough to confront it other than if you're cornered like this. My wife,
No,
you can
she
have
says
it.
you're not man
You know
enough.
what? I'm not man enough?
She's told me things. I don't want to go into it on the radio. I want to spare you from that embarrassment, all right?
Well, I tell you what, why don't I come down to the gym, you and I can go and we can talk about this. Is that what you want?
If that's what you want, bro, but I don't think that's what you want.
Oh, yeah?
I know
You
that's-
don't think that?
I know that's not what Claudia wants. I don't think that's what you want, bro.
Well, I think you guys should have a conversation about this.
Yeah.
Rudy, do you want to confront Ivan in person?
Go ahead, bro.
Yes, I do.
Good. And Claudia, where is she?
Who knows? She could be lying. She's supposed to be at home, but who knows? Maybe she's at the gym right now. Maybe she's next to him. I don't know.
You should give her a call, bro.
I cannot believe Ivan's attitude about this. All right, Ivan.
Look, I'm sorry, but that's...
You're not
I'm
sorry.
Just being real. I'm
hanging up on you.
Not.
Goodbye. Get out.
You're unprofessional and gross.
So, Rudy, I mean, the guy acts like he's doing everybody a favor here. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
And your wife, I mean, I don't know what's going on with your wife, but the fact that she's confiding in this guy about your relationship and then sleeping with him, we got problems.
Ryan, we've been married 10 years. We
Right,
have
I
kids.
understand
What
that.
am I
We got,
supposed to do?
but she's telling him sensitive stuff. We got problems. You got to address it with him, and you got to address it with her.
I know.
Look,
I'm
I
sorry,
feel
Rudy.
terrible, and I hate this guy's attitude.
Yeah.
Yeah, just pisses me off.
I'm sick to my stomach. I feel sorry for you.
I just
but
can't believe it.
I'm going to let you go so you can track them down, okay?
All right. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right, bro. Good luck.
All right.
Have you ever heard a guy be so, nonchalant?
No.
Is that ridiculous?
And it makes me wonder, how long it's been going on.
Well, how about the fact that he acts like, hey, bro, I'm just doing a
You know,
favor.
sorry, I'm not sorry.
Yeah, sorry, bro. She told me that you guys aren't having a connection, so I'm just helping you out.
Gross.
But let me tell you something. Be warned about it. Some trainers are great,
Yeah.
but some make me nervous.
Okay, no.
This is a perfect example.
What do you mean, no? The guy is sleeping with Rudy's wife in 10 years.
Not all trainers are like
I didn't say all, but it makes me nervous.
Well, this guy, I think, is just a needle in a haystack.
Tanya, get a
No.
grip. All right, we're coming back.
Don't yell at Tanya.
I
It's
am
not
yelling
her
at Tanya.
God, leave her alone.
Well, she's probably doing
I
a
have faith
trainer
in
as well.
people.
No,
Well, she can't. She's on a boy
now
break. You're
you're
right.
just,
You're right.
you don't even know what you're talking about.
Ivan was really upset me. It's time, Ellen, for your last Ryan's Roses.
Oh my God! When
This
you put it that
is
way,
your final Ryan's Roses. But I will tell you this: you're welcome to call in and listen on hold anytime because you'll be on the air at the same time. Play a song while we're doing it.
Okay, thank
and
you.
you know when we do it. So
Yes, I do.
Feel free. It's
All
a
right.
standing invitation.
I'll always forever
Matter
be a
of fact,
fan.
I do think that we might even need to have Ellen on when we do it Ryan's Roses one more time, just to say, Ellen, any thoughts on this?
Okay.
one? You know, your opinion on these.
All right, cool. I want to gavel it out.
All right.
All right.
But I want to gavel it out. If people don't listen to the show, that just sounds so weird. I need to shift the gear into serious
All
mode.
right. Okay.
This
What
is,
do you have?
Well, I have an email from La Puente.
Uh-huh.
So it says, Ryan and Ellen, I've been listening to Ryan's Roses for many years, and I was one of those wives that never thought in a million years I'd be sending you an email asking for your help, but here I am. My husband's been acting very strange lately. It seems that he does anything in his power to avoid being with me. Whenever his friends call him or anything, he leaves. He's always at the gym. I don't believe him. I think he's elsewhere.
I know he's keeping something away from me. Always at the gym. There's a way to check on that, though.
Yeah.
Right? You could certainly follow up to see if he is always at the gym.
Also, I had a friend who had a husband who was always at the gym, but he never had sweaty gym clothes.
So what was going on?
Well, he was having an affair.
Okay. Well, case closed.
So if there are no sweaty gym clothes and he's at the gym, where is his gym bag?
Let me ask. Hey, Sarah, thanks for coming on with us, and thank you for sending us the email.
Yeah.
Do you notice any physical transformation in him?
A physical transformation?
Meaning if he's at the gym all the time, you'd start to see it on his body.
I guess he's toned up a little over the last couple of months. Yeah.
Okay, so he's going to the gym, but you don't think he's going all the time?
No, I mean, it's also like his friends will ask him to a favor or whatever.
I'm losing you. Are you there?
So,
wait, hold on for a sec. You're just breaking up a little bit. So, spotty cell service in La Puente right now. Are you there? Oh, we're losing you. And we can always put on hold and come back and get set for the call. But Sarah, if you can hear me, so you see physical transformation. You think he's going somewhere else other than the gym. What are his friends telling you?
No, it's just like usually when his friends used to call, he would say, like I need to spend some time with my family, or I can't. Now, whenever they call for anything, he bolts, he leaves. It just seems weird. It seems like he's avoiding us, family.
Have you asked him?
No, I've been afraid to bring it up,
Oh.
Are there any other signs? Like, is there another woman that you suspect might be having an affair with him?
Not in particular, but he's just been acting so weird. It's not like him.
Is it funny that, like, the second anybody changes in a relationship, the way that they act, all of a sudden you go to an affair? It couldn't be stress at work or anything else. It's like they're cheating on me. Like, that's just the way we're conditioned to think. I mean, it's kind of the way human nature is.
Yeah, why is that?
Because it's so much happens, I guess.
Yeah.
But it crosses your mind first when there's strange behavior or a shift in a pattern. How long have you been married?
We have been married for 10 years.
Okay. Let's get her on. Let's bring Tanya. And Patty's out today. She's not having the baby, is she today?
No, but there's a doctor's appointment happening and an ultrasound right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. So, Sarah, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever your husband's name is on Kiss FM.
Okay. Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay. We're going to call him now. We're going to offer him some roses. Now, be very careful that you're quiet on the phone. We can listen to him. We want to see who he sends them to and then what notes he puts on the card, okay?
Okay.
All right. Tanya is going to fill in for Patty. Are you good?
I'm good.
Okay. Here we go. Good luck.
Hello?
Hi, Jake. My name is Tanya. I'm calling from Enchanted Florist. Good morning. Thanks for taking my call.
Okay.
I just wanted to call and offer you a free dozen roses. We're offering them absolutely free today. All I need is just the name of the person you want to send them to and a note.
Seriously?
Yeah, I don't need any credit card information. I'm new to town, so I'd appreciate if you could give my new company some love.
Like a promotional thing.
Yeah, like on Instagram or anything like that.
You said I could have a dozen roses?
Uh-huh.
That's, yeah, I think a note would be good. Let's have the note say, Daddy loves you.
Okay.
And these are going to go to my daughter, Brooklyn. How cool. She's totally going to love this.
Oh, that's so sweet. Actually, Jake, do you mind if I put you on hold really quick?
Right. And then I'll tell you where to send them.
That's perfect. Thank you so much. Hang on.
Sarah?
Yeah?
He's on hold. Do you have a daughter?
Yeah, we do.
Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Okay, so you want Tanya to just let this go, or do you want us to come in? Because if maybe there's nothing going on and he won't know the difference.
I still think we should talk to him, like.
Really?
Because now he might hear it on, if he hears it on the radio or someone asks him about it, I just feel like.
I think he shouldn't.
Take Ryan's advice.
I mean, either way, I think I should talk to him.
I think you should talk to. I think we are going to have Tanya lose the conversation here. You should talk to him, and then if he hears it, he hears it. But I don't think we should jump in. We're going back to him now. Okay. All right. So be very, very quiet. So just tell him, get his phone number, tell him you'll call him back, but the computer's down.
Hey, Jake.
Yeah.
Okay, so our computer just crashed. I'm so sorry. Do you mind if I call you back in a little bit to get the address of your daughter to send her the flowers?
Okay, yeah, not a problem.
Okay, thank you so much. I have your number, so I'm going to call you back, okay?
All right, cool. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
I just don't think we should jump in.
No.
Right?
No, I think
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
You know what? How
Daddy
rare is
loves
that?
you.
But how rare is that? You would think that would be a go-to for a lot of men who have kids, that they send their daughter flowers. But I don't think that ever happens.
It's really sweet.
I was blown away by that.
Daddy loves you. I love him for being a daddy who loves her.
Yeah. But I thought that Sarah should not, let her deal with this first.
Totally.
And if I'm, it's on the air, so.
Yeah.
It is what
but
it is.
good advice. Look, chances are maybe he won't hear from anyone about it.
You could never run a flower shop.
Excuse me.
Just telling you.
Wait, I did good.
I thought she was good. I would give her an A.
Really?
Yeah. We grade her.
Oh, she's new to the business. All right, it's time for Ryan's Roses, a public service here. This is from Vanessa in Santa Fe Springs. She says, Dear Ryan, my fiance and I met 7 months ago at a bike ride meetup. We got engaged 2 months ago. I really was never into biking, so I'm not a regular like my fiance is. However, a few weeks ago, he told me the bike ride meetup had turned into guys only. But he was a little weird and still is weird about it. When he comes home from the meetups, he smells like wine.
Interesting.
Well, I've taken a bike ride before and ended up at Jelena in Venice.
I know. Is that what you do?
Had a little rosé and had to have the Uber get me in the bike back.
You're like, can you pick me up? By the way, can I throw this in your trunk?
It's not impossible to have happen.
Yeah.
So she says, what has me thinking something is not right is that the bike rides were coordinated by a girl. She's very good looking. I have a suspicion that he's hanging out with her. So she thinks that this ride that was co-ed is now just guys, but being coordinated by a girl, which doesn't add up to her, and she thinks that her man is messing around with this girl. That's what this is about.
It's crazy.
Okay, Vanessa, how are you?
Okay, how are you?
I'm okay, thanks for asking. Do you know this woman? Have you seen or met this woman that's coordinating the bike rides?
Oh yeah, I met her. She's the one that does the bike ride. So when I signed up, I met her in person.
And you find it strange that all of a sudden it shifted to only men. Why don't you just go where they're meeting up and find out?
Well, I want to, but when I tried to find the schedule on the Facebook group, I was blocked. They kicked me out.
Whoa.
Oh, that to me is bad.
I don't like that.
That's not a good sign.
That's when I knew something was not okay.
Now, here, the stakes in this are pretty simple and obvious. Your fiance we're talking about, so you're planning to get married.
Mm-hmm.
And if something like this is happening, better to know now than later.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't want it to happen at all.
Well, of course not. But no one wants to be on this call. But we'd rather get to the bottom of it now than later. What's this woman's name?
Raquel.
Raquel is her name.
Yep, Raquel.
All right, we want to have Patty come in and offer your fiancé some roses and find out who he sends them to, who's top of mind, okay?
Okay.
Just say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call my fiancé on Kiss FM.
Okay, we're going to do that now, so be quiet. We want to find out who he sends them to and what note he puts on the card, all right?
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Marcus?
Yeah, this is Marcus.
Hi, Marcus. It's Patty from Golden Flowers. How are you?
I'm good.
I'm calling because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. They're completely free, and you can send them to whoever you want today. I don't need any information from you, just the name of the person you want to send them to and a note, and they get delivered today before 6 p.m.
What? Wait.
They're completely free. I'm calling 5 people today to take advantage of this offer. I'm only doing it today, and I'm doing free deliveries of our beautiful red roses. So you get a nice bouquet that you can send to whoever you want today at no charge to you.
So, all right. Wait. So
Don't worry.
free flower?
Yeah, they're free. All I'm asking is if you could just refer me to your friends and family, and if you have a Facebook to just.
Oh, so you're like promoting the business?
Exactly. Yes.
All right. Do you need the name first or the note first? What do you need?
Let's start with the name.
All right. Name's Raquel.
Okay.
All right.
And is that Raquel?
Yeah.
Okay. And what do you want to put on the note?
All right. Why don't you put tandem and then ... So 3 dots and random. And I put like an exclamation point at the end.
Okay.
She'll get that.
Marcus, it's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany on Kiss FM. I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio. We have your fiance Vanessa on the phone. Tandem and random.
Yeah.
What is going on with you and Raquel as an engaged man? Tandem and random, and flowers going to her.
Hey,
what's happening?
I'm not engaged. I'm not engaged. What do
Yes,
you?
we are
what is-
engaged.
What?
There's
How are we not
is this woman Vanessa your fiance?
Vanessa?
Yes, I am his fiance, Ryan.
Is that true?
No.
Marcus? Wait, did you propose to this woman?
No, we talked about maybe getting married. What is happening? This is really weird.
Are you dating Vanessa?
We're hooking up. I mean, like, why is this on the radio? Like, what's
This is being
happening?
broadcast.
We live
Vanessa,
together.
Vanessa, are you overstating your relationship?
No.
Yeah, why don't you say the truth?
Do you have a
Look,
ring?
you put me on the radio. Why don't you say the truth?
That is the truth.
I needed help with rent, so I moved in with her, and then we were all like hooking up and talking about, hey, we get along. Maybe one day we'll get married, but I didn't propose. I didn't say anything.
Well, she told me that you guys have been engaged for 2 months, that you met 7 months ago, and she thinks you're cheating on her.
Well, I don't know what to say to that.
So that's not true, Vanessa. What's such guy? I need someone to tell me what the truth is here.
That is the truth. We got engaged 2 months
Did he
ago.
propose to you?
I mean, he didn't ask me to marry him, but he.
Thank you.
That's not engaged.
On the radio. Why are you trying to embarrass me on the radio?
Are you dating, Marcus? Is her impression that you're just dating her?
Yeah, we're not even dating. I mean, we've only known each other like 7 months, and I just moved in. She knew.
We're living
You
together.
knew.
How are we not? How?
I had trouble paying rent. You knew that.
So
And it's
one
like,
conversation
we're
about
hooking up.
it, a conversation about it, Vanessa, made you think that you're engaged?
Well, how would I not think that we're getting married?
Have you told your family that you're engaged or your friends? Like, is it a known thing?
I mean, I told everyone I know. Every time I meet someone, I always say that I'm engaged.
Okay.
Well, that's on you. I mean, I don't. Why? First of
This
all,
is weird.
Why are you embarrassing me like this? Second of all,
Marcus? What's going on with you and Raquel while we're at it?
Well, it's none of her business, but it's
I'm curious.
Yeah, I want to know.
like this is a girl. I really like her, and like we met doing this bike club thing, and like it's
All
good.
right. So
and it's got nothing to do with Vanessa.
So Vanessa,
and,
I think
Vanessa, it's kind of like just because we're living together doesn't mean like it's just doesn't mean we're engaged.
So you moved in to help with rent. You hooked up, but there's no relationship. There's no romantic relationship here, Marcus?
There's hooking up.
You guys
I don't know what to
don't
say.
go out on dates. You haven't met each other's
We
parents.
have the same bed every night. How is that not? How is that not a relationship?
Well, relationship or engagement?
Yeah,
Well, I thought we were engaged. We talked about
All right, so
it. So why?
I think lack of clear communication seems to be a real problem in this dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
So Vanessa, you need to understand where you are in this relationship. Marcus, you need to understand what she thinks or expects from you and be clear, especially if you guys are in the same bed, because this is going to be weird tonight.
It really is.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna come home.
Well,
I don't
that's
want
up.
you to.
All right, I'm going to let you guys fight about your roommateship off the air. Good luck to you both.
That's a first.
I think so. I mean, the fact that guy can pedal. I mean, I like him, but I don't know that he has enough energy to pedal.
I know.
He sounds so relaxed that I'm not quite sure.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Wait, I feel bad for both of them.
Well, here's the issue.
cuckoo.
When you're she might be a little cuckoo clock.
Yeah.
Right? When you're in a relationship and you assume you're engaged?
Yeah, she's like, well, I think so. It's like,
well,
no.
we've talked about it.
No, I told all my friends.
I'm feeling bad about myself that I might side with Marcus here.